It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Highlands High School. The Highlands Golden Rams in a big section matchup take on the Shaler Titans. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Upstairs, cameraman Dan. And Dean, well, we have a new look for a new year, looking back at Tuesday night's game in Armstrong.
Yeah, Mike, it was a great game from the standpoint of we had balanced scoring against Armstrong. Carter Leary and Jimmy Quince led us with 16 points, but we also got double figures from Shannon Timmons, Jordan Tavares, Cameron Regard. Clear Long had 9 points too. So, you know, when it's a one-man show, it's a lot easier on a coach. You just got to guard the one man. But when there's 7 guys to think about, it makes it a lot tougher on the opposing coaches.
Well, it does. Jimmy Kuntz scored 51% of the points at the Montour tournament. He only scored 21% of the points against Armstrong. That actually turns out better as the team goes for the Highlands Golden Rams. Well, the Shaler Titans come in here, Dean, and they are 5-4, 2-1 under 7th-year coach Rob Niederberger, the former coach of the Burrell Bucks. And last year when they came here, they brought a big fella named Logan Bernesser, and he is back.
And, Mike, we absolutely had no answer for that kid last year. Big bruiser, he had 20 points against us. But the one that killed me was when he took the flat-footed 20-foot jumper with no time left. He had to take the shot, and again, I called that the dagger. How I would approach him tonight, Mike, is simple. He's a big guy, but we have 2 big guys, 6'8" Braden Foster, 6'7" Clear Long. And, you know, how I look at it is we have 10 fouls between the 2 of them. Make sure we use them. Make sure we make it tough on Logan. He's accounted for every time down the floor, and take your chances with the rest of them.
No, I agree with that. Well, home section game, Dean, we always talk about it. You want to defend your home floor. The Rams have won 21 of their last 23 section games here.
Yeah, Mike, and again, it's so very important when you have the advantage that we have. We're 2-0. This is a big section game. We're wearing brown and gold tonight. We have to remember what happened last year. One of our few losses at home. Shaler administrators. We have to protect our house tonight and get after them early.
The last 2 section home losses the Rams have had were last Groundhog Day against Shaler and the 8th of January 2019 against Knock. The thing that those 2 games had in common, Shaler scored 71, Knock scored 72. Highlands basketball over this great run they've had do not give up point totals like that on their home floor. And there's your answer right there. Well, don't you hate it when you need work done around the house but can't get anyone to call you back, or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone that don't finish the job properly? Well, put those problems aside, because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do it all from basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. Experience the difference today. Call 724-351-3172 or visit their Facebook page and take the first step in making your home a better place to live. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. Tip-off coming up. It's the Highlands Golden Rams and the Shaler Titans, and it's right after this. All right, we're back at Highlands and ready for tonight's starting lineups. As always, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting. They got you covered.
All right, Shaler Titans come in today at 2-1 in section, 5-4 overall, and their loss came to Mars. At Mars, they will start number 2, Keegan Spatanik. He's a 5'10 sophomore. They have an outstanding sophomore group. I've been bragging about them last couple years. They'll start 3 of them here tonight. Number 3 is Jody DiSabata. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Leading scorer in their last game against Plum, Caden Orga, a 5'8 sophomore, wears number 13. Then they have 2 seniors in the lineup. Mike 15, Josh Miller, a 6-foot senior. And the big guy in the middle we talked about in the pregame, 6'6" senior, Logan Biermesser. And again, Mike, he's a big boy.
He is indeed.
Played some in football too, remember?
Yeah, we saw him we scrimmaged these guys before the football season started, and he was in here on that Saturday morning. Here are the Rams, 2-0 in section.
They'll start number 24, Cameron Regard, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 7 points a game. 6'8" sophomore. Our sophomore brigade, 15, Braden Foster, 6'8", average of 12.3 per game. 0 is Chandler Timmons, 6'3", junior, averaging 5 points a game. He had a nice game the other day against Armstrong.
He had 11, 9 of them in the fourth quarter.
Number 1, Jimmy Kuntz, our 6'2", junior, averaging 24.5 per game. And our lone senior, number 14, Carter Leary, 5'11", senior, averaging 5.4 per game.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, to beautify and protect. Remember last year, let's hope it's not Groundhog Day all over again, 71-67 Shaler here. Jimmy Kuntz had a career high 29 then. He has, of course, surpassed that when he had 30 against Stowe Rocks. Highlands led that game 15-4 early, so we'll keep a lookout for that. But then Shaler finished the first half on a 35-17 run.
Yep, it was a big second quarter.
Rams turned it over 17 times, went 4 for 9 from the line, and did not shoot 35%.
All right, that was last year. This is this year, start of a new year. Let's see what we can do here. 2022, welcome to you.
Chick Murdoch, Jim Hastings, and Greg Antel, and the Shaler Titans win the tap. They will move right to left. Third man in the booth tonight will be Rob Niederberger, standing right to our right.
And Mike Keith has a foot cast on. Yeah, he's a boot. Playing with the kids, he told me.
Now they get it to the corner now, work it back outside for Miller. Miller goes into the paint, put it up and scores, and it's 2-0 Titans.
Let's go. Let's go.
Saw a couple tapes on Shaler, Mike. They like to press, and here they go right off the bat.
Rams break it, though, and here's Regard. Back to Kuntz. 3 ball in the air. It's down, and the Rams lead 3-2. Jimmy Kuntz.
He posed for that one, Mike. I knew it was in as soon as it left his hand.
And I meant to mention this to John Mason before the game, and we'll talk about it as we go on.
Walk there.
I watched the fourth quarter of the Shaler game, last year's game, this afternoon. Steal by Regard. Regard drives in. Now he gets shut off. Kicked it back to Kuntz. Drives baseline. Outside to Leary. Winds and fires off the rim. No good. Rebound Kuntz. Blocked by Bernesser.
No body on that either, Mike. He really hit Jimmy after the fact.
Here's Miller back against
Stanley. Got it.
Well, the one thing you'll be able to tell about Carter Leary with those shoes if he's playing it or not.
Yep, that one's going to go on Miller.
But the thing I noticed, Jimmy had 29 that game. His shot looks so much different this year than it looked last year, and in a good way.
I was having trouble getting in. They get it into Kuntz.
And you can see the difference in Jimmy's shot, jump shot.
Well, and Mike has got some excellent TikTok videos out there. If you're a TikTok guy, go and look up Micah Mason, Mike. He does a great job with the...
Oh, great look by Kuntz down low to Timmons, and he lays it in, and the Rams lead 5-2.
He has his own telestrator, Mike, and he shows you exactly form-wise how to shoot and everything else. So
over the top there, Braden Foster knocked it out of bounds. We mentioned Rob Niederberger, three years at Burrell.
Got him to a championship there, Mike.
They did. They lost to Beaver Falls, which
we were there.
We were. I've been to both of them, and they lost to Beaver Falls both times. I said Indiana beat Beaver Falls. I give Greg Lazanik credit for that. Now driving to the hoop was Orge. He missed a shot. Rebound, they just roll it out there, and Regard undercuts Miller over in the corner. That'll be a foul on Cameron, his first. Team fouls even one apiece.
I think, Mike, they're going to pay extra attention to Burmeister down there. They seemed to collapse on him the last time. He was the difference in that game last year. First and only game. We didn't get to play him down at Shaler.
I still haven't been to a game there.
Hopefully this year it's going to happen.
This is Joey DeSabato. Smetank left side. Now Miller out of the corner for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Miller. Great job to get the rebound, and Bernesser finishes. His first 2, and it's 5-4.
Great body control by Miller that time, Mike.
Rams were flat-footed. Leary left side. Back to Foster. Spots up for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Leary tipped it, but DeSabato came away with it. He goes all the way through everyone and lays it in. Joey DeSabato's first 2 in. Shaler back on top, 6-5.
Got to stop the ball, Mike. Number 1 rule on defense. Highlands did not do it very efficiently over the Christmas tournament. Can't have it here tonight.
Leary out of the corner, nothing but nylon. Carter Leary, who had a career high 16 at Armstrong on Tuesday night.
That time they stopped the ball.
Now, DeSabato with a long three, no good. Bernesser had it for a second, but it was tipped to Regard.
Good things happen when you stop the ball, Mike.
Timmons lost it out of bounds, but they say it's tipped out by Shaler.
Multiple substitutions coming in for Shaler.
Dylan Schlegel, who we saw last year, Joey Miller also, and 11 is Sam Himrod. So all those guys play in the game here last February.
Like I got to see 3 tapes on them, and they've used 8 different starters.
Inside to Kunst off the inbound. And Jimmy has 5, and the Rams lead 10-6.
And that would fill out the 8 guys with the 3 subs coming in early.
Oh, blocked by Foster.
Quickly to Kunst.
Kunst all the way down. He can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. Foul will be on Smetanka. That's his first. Team foul number 2 against Shaler. Jimmy Kunst to the line, 76%.
I'm going to assume Joey Miller and Josh are brothers. One's a sophomore, one's a senior.
First by Kunst is good. He was 8 for 11 from the line on Tuesday night. Most of his business happened at the stripe.
Up to 76% now for him.
Rams shooting 64% as a team. And he makes them both. Rams lead 12-6. Off the handoff to Miller. Long three is missed and Kunst the rebound. This is Timmons in the corner to Leary. Here it comes. Bang!
There it goes.
6 for Leary. 2 from downtown. Rams by 9.
But they can't sleep on this lead, Mike.
Nope, same thing last year. We mentioned it in the pregame, and there's Bernesser. His second basket. Rams led 15-4 last year. They led 15-6 tonight. So the more things change. Foster, but they collapsed on him quickly, and Bernesser fouled him. That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 on the Titans. That'll put Foster to the line.
That's another thing, Mike. It's not a bad idea to get Burmester in foul trouble either. He played that entire game last year.
Foster came in, making a little more than half. Now he's making a little more than half.
53% prior to that shot.
16-8. Rams can match their biggest lead if Braden can drain this one.
Halfway through the first quarter.
Doesn't go for him, and Bernesser has it. DeSabato, blocking foul on
Mike, that's a good call.
Tavares.
Yeah, Jordan leaned in that time.
Hey, go home.
His lower body was stable, but his upper body he leaned in.
On the right.
I believe that was Jim Hastings on the call. No protest from our bench either, so it was right in front of it. Usually it's legit if you don't hear about it. Well, there's a lot of standing around there.
Oh,
Mike.
and now
There
Leary
you go.
stole it. Must be the shoes. Kunst all the way home. And timeout, Rob Niederberger. Highlands by 10 at 3:48 left first quarter.
And I don't blame him, Mike. I mean, 5 guys stood still in that inbound. Somebody's got to move. B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans in the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Miller's friendly staff provide that personal touch, customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, you name it, they have it at B&J Sports. And you can't beat their service. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Detroit Heights, they're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Give them a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
The Rams lead at 18-8 against the Shaler Titans. Monday night, we're going to try to get that game made up against Alderdice that was postponed before Christmas.
Number 1 in the city, Alderdice, Mike.
3-5.
Number 1 in the city. And by the way, that's going to be my old stomping grounds. I student taught at Taylor Alderdice many moons ago when I was 20 years old. Can you believe that, Mike?
Wow.
That would be
You had lots of hair.
47 years ago. Can you
Lots of
believe that?
hair. DeSabato threw it into the paint, and there's Chandler Timmons.
Maybe I'll bring a picture to show you.
Oh, maybe we can get it on camera.
Yeah,
Even better.
Yeah, it'd be funny. We'll see what the setup is.
Here is Foster.
Anybody ever watch Welcome Back Carter? That would be me.
I can't wait to meet Principal Woodman. Tavares for three out of the corner. He drains it. Jordan Tavares from the corner. And the Rams have hit 4 from downtown, and they lead 21-8.
If YouTube wouldn't bust us, we could play Welcome Back Carter on the background.
They'd bust us. Now they kick it back outside, and DeSabato's three is no good.
Look numbers.
2 on 1.
Run.
Kunst. Tavares got caught under the basket.
Rough
Needs
trip.
help. Put it up anyway. Missed the shot.
He was bonding determined to get that one up, Mike.
Special.
Now look at Burmeister.
Miller travels on his way down the baseline. That was Josh Miller. Turnover for the Titans, their fourth. 2:43 left in the first quarter, and the Rams lead 21-8.
And Highlands yet to commit a turnover, Mike.
We mentioned 17 in the game last year here. Loop it into Foster. Hands it off to Kuntz. Now back to Tavares. Kuntz left side. Spins. Right side Leary. 3 ball up. 3 ball down.
3 for 3 for Carter Leary. He's got 9.
1 point away from a Sinclair. 24-8. Bernessa got the rebound. Shot, score, foul.
And Carter Leary said, I was crushed underneath him. How could I foul him?
Carter felt that one. He's checking out the nose.
That actually get at the Braden Foster, Mike.
That's a third team foul against Highlands. Those are even. 24-10 now, and Bernessa can cut into it a little more.
Burmeister is a big guy. 6'6". And you had an interesting number on Khalil last year with him. Khalil's in the game.
Yeah, Khalil
now.
did a pretty good job on him in the fourth quarter. He only had 1 basket coming down the stretch. They had a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, and Highlands cut it to 4, but then they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Here's Kuntz forecourt. Long cross corner to Leary. Dumped down the long, and they knocked it away beautifully. That one took a little too long.
Yeah.
Lead fast to Oregon. He lays it up and missed it. Still loose, blocked by Foster. Still loose. And Shaler comes up with it. Bernessa worked it to Josh Miller out of the corner for 3.
That was hustle, Mike. 2 quick turnovers. They taking advantage of both of them.
24-14. Here is Tavares forecourt. Drives all the way home and rejected by Bernessa.
Mike, you got to keep going in after him, though.
Rams go a little bigger now. Timmons in for Tavares. 1:22 left of the first quarter. Highlands leads at 24-14. Another big first quarter for Highlands. Leary flashes free. Now Timmons. Timmons goes all the way in with the left hand and finishes.
Chandler been an offensive threat the last 2 games, Mike. He's got 4. And just makes it so tough when you got to count for everybody. And there's a travel.
And there's a walk. 26-14, Highlands by 12. Cameron Regard comes back into the Highlands lineup, and Khalil Long gets a rest.
Gonna go a little smaller this trip.
You do know that Tuesday's win was with 4 days rest.
There you go.
22-2 since 2017. With 4 days. I mean, it's not rest. I understand it. They practice, but there's no games for those 4 days.
Correct. Time to get ready.
Kunst with Caden Orga. 45 seconds. Highlands has the arrow. Carter Leary.
Burmeister's not going to come out of that circle, Mike. If you can draw him out, open things up on the inside.
And you said he never sat down the other night, huh?
Nope. I think.
Nearly. Foster's able to save it. As good defense by DeSabato to get a piece of it. 23 seconds.
I think Highlands wants the last shot, Mike.
Yeah, they get a chance for the double here.
Yeah, the possession era.
Jimmy, let's go.
Kunz over and back.
Whoa. Not the way we drew that one up, Mike.
Yeah, you get a different interpretation all the time, that's for sure. He didn't go over and back because he never left the front court.
They're going to say the ball did.
Doesn't matter.
And that's what they said.
Again, I know. I know. It's the player has to be Player and ball. But you'll get a different, again, we talk about it all the time. Ball's tipped out of bounds.
0.6, that's enough to get a shot, right?
It is.
Hey, look, other side.
Got to protect the basket
Josh.
there.
12-point lead, 6/10.
It's on the touch. That's Highlands ball.
And no time should go off.
Nope.
Good work with the clock over there. It hit the underneath. Leary lets it go. Good if it goes. Off the back. That's the end of the first quarter here at Highlands with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 26 and the Shaler Titans 14. We were speaking of John Mason earlier. The Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new phone, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Get 5G ready and visit your Verizon Wireless headquarters in Natrona Heights, at the Walmart Plaza, and at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
My quick story, I called Verizon the other day about my bill, and I was asking any options, and guess what I was told?
What's that?
If I went to unlimited, I'd save $20 a month. I'm like, how can I get more gig and save money? And guess what the answer was? You've been with us for 15 years,
right.
So we're going to give you a nice discount. So I appreciate all the people at Verizon Wireless. Take care. Very nice girl. She was very sensitive to my needs, as in I can't spell IBM, and she's working on a computer with me. And as I told her, I would say, you do get paid by the hour, because it's going to take a little while. And she was very nice. Thank you. In section tonight, Mike, Mars is up. They're actually out tonight. They were up in Indiana Tuesday. They won 79-30. We're going to be going up there next Tuesday night.
And Mars will be here next Friday.
Yep, that'll be the big one. They're 3-0, 7-1 overall. Their only loss came to an out-of-state team from Ohio.
Forecourt, this is Timmons.
Well, he was there,
He's going to
wide
take a jumper,
open.
in and out.
How'd they get out of there, Mike?
And it's Shaler's ball at 7:45. That was a good look.
Yeah, 3/4 of the way down. We've had some great games at Mars over the years, Mike, and I'm looking forward to that one next Friday.
So it'll be Monday at Alderdice, Tuesday at Indiana, and then there's a travel. Oh, no, they called a foul on Highlands.
Let's see here. Greg Antel.
It's on Leary. No, Foster, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's his second. Quickly, Khalil Long to go in there. Talked about having those 10 fouls, Mike. I think that's how you have to look at Braden and Khalil.
Now they work it in deep, and Smetanka steal by Kuntz. Kuntz drives, lays, and scores.
The lefty.
11 points, and Jimmy got a rough ride into the back wall there.
Is that after the fact?
Yes, sir.
That's not good. And he's gimping a little bit.
DeSabato with a 360 moving along, blocked it. Here comes Kuntz back the other way. Rams by 14, matching their biggest lead. Timmons. Now they're going to get a foul on the baseline as Kuntz drives the baseline. That'll be team foul number 4 against the Titans.
Josh Miller going to get his second. Highlands inbound here, 7:05 left in the second quarter. Nice Friday night crowd showing up here, Mike.
Kuntz for 3, off the front rim. Rebound Long, tips it. We're going to call Khalil on a pull. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Mike, I thought principle of verticality, correct?
Yes.
You jump straight up, you're entitled to land on the spot you left.
Didn't see that one. That's the first on Khalil. Team foul number 5 against the Rams.
I haven't used that one in years.
I learned that from Al McGuire.
Well, that shows you how old I am, I guess.
Here's Smetanka.
It still applies, though.
It does.
Shaler going to take their time this time on offense.
Smetanka got shut off by Regard. Turnaround jumper, and he's cold. He cans it. His first basket of the night, and it's 28-16.
Leary ahead of the pack, waits for
Kuntz.
Kuntz.
Back rim. Rebound Josh Miller. Now ahead to Schlegel, but won't go.
Now Highlands comes out 3-on-2.
Regard tries to take a man to the basket, and he gets fouled. He took
line.
Smetanka in. Smetanka picks up his second foul. And that'll put Cameron Regard to the line. He's 4 for 6 this year.
Shaler will be Plum on Tuesday, 83-38. They're going to host Hampton coming up this Tuesday.
Rough start for Plum, huh?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Niedermeyer before the game about his schedule. And I'll tell you what, he's played a tough schedule. His losses, they're 4-4, but those losses came to Mars, Bethel Park, at Newcastle, and Fox Chapel, Mike. And kind of following our form, he wanted to toughen up that non-section schedule, getting ready for hopefully what he thinks might be a deep run in the playoffs.
Regard makes 1 out of 2. He also beat Burrell in the Rob Niederberger Classic.
Yeah, that's right. And, that was out of Bethel Park.
Yeah.
We were scheduled to originally play in that tournament.
Oh, really?
Yep. And we were going to mark that one off the list. It was a whirlwind from Bethel Park to Harrisburg to Montour.
Oh, looked like almost a walk there by Himrod, but he's able to hang on to it, gets it back, throws it into Bernesser. It's loose. Bernesser able to control it. Now to Orga. Orga drives all the way in and scores. It draws the foul. He met a brick wall in Khalil Long, but he made the basket, and he'll go to the line.
Orger was the leading scorer against Plum the other day with 18. And right off the bench now, we're going to have the third of the big three. Landon Signorello going to check in. So, Mike, now we've got 15 fouls we can use, and we've used 4 of the 15.
So Orga completes the three-point play. And it's 29-19. The Rams have led by as many as 14, but Shaler hanging around. Here's Leary. Jimmy Kunst in front of us.
Now, here's a good matchup right here, Mike.
Kunst for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Signorella tried to get it, but Orga has it. Chance for the Titans to get it into single digits.
He had Burmesser, now he's going to go right at it.
Loop it into Bernesser, shoots it, scores, and draws the foul.
It was interesting, that time on the offensive end, Burmesser was on Jimmy, would not come out to challenge the 3. Then Jimmy had him on the defensive end, and Burmesser took him right to the basket.
Carter Leary picks up the foul. It's his first. In and out. Signorella the rebound. 8-point game now. Kunst thought he was stepping into it. Drives all the way in. Up and under move. Won't go. Rebound Bernesser.
Ever since Jimmy plowed into that wall, Mike, that boarding call, never didn't get it. Been a little gimpy, it seems to me.
And another foul on the Rams.
Both teams take it right into each other.
Jordan Tavares picks up his second. 5:10 left first half. 29-21 Highlands.
Foster, Tavares, Long, all with 2 fouls.
Miller at the line. That's Josh Miller. It's his first point since the first quarter. He's got 6, and it's 29-22.
So they've cut this 14-point lead in half, Mike.
15-3 Shaler in this second quarter. 15 points in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Look at that.
And Miller's right there for the rebound. He won't get it, though. Good job by Regard.
That's the guy that always does, the guy that takes a shot. Here comes a double.
Timmons, long cross
court.
court to Regard. Blocked by Schlegel. Schlegel, they battle for it on the floor. It's still loose. And Shaler has it, and they get the timeout.
They're
What great
fired up
hustle
on that bench, Mike. Look at him over there.
by Dylan Schlegel. And now we have a meeting of the minds over there. They're going to get everybody out of there.
That's a good idea. They went to help Cameron Regard up, and didn't seem like Shaler was cooperating here. Well, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. They'll cooperate with you at the Heights Plaza in Trona Heights. It's your home for the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a clean and spacious environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating atmosphere for as little as $10 a month. Whether you're starting out, getting back in the groove, or looking for the extra tips, work out with a certified trainer at Planet Fitness at no extra cost with the PE at PF program. With membership starting as low as $10 a month, you can start off the new year with a high-quality fitness at an awesome price. Come down to Planet Fitness in Trona Heights and meet our friendly staff. Welcome to the planet. And you can say hello. Who was the big guy for the Chicago Bulls, Mike? He had the multicolored hair.
Dennis Rodman.
He's in their commercials now.
Yeah, oh, I did see. $0 down. They've extended it to the 14th. Get in there.
Yeah.
$10 a month.
Thank you, Dennis. Getting us that deal.
Get yourself healthy. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Here's Orga. Miller out of the corner.
Looks like a zone here, Mike. 2-3.
Here's Orga.
Yep.
Right side 3 ball put up by Himrod is no good, and Kuntz the rebound.
Jimmy looked more like himself with that rebound, Mike. All right, got to get out of the scoring slump here.
Regard. Timmons left side looked at the basket, but decided against it. 4:15 left, and Shaler's making her comeback on the defensive end. Timmons, nice move to the basket.
Left-hander that time for Chandler. He's got 6. Goal ran lead back up to 9. Mike, I think it's an important part of the game because you feel momentum swinging at Shaler.
Good job by Timmons to block that pass. And here's Regard back the other way.
Worth the 8th turnover.
Good stuff on the move.
Jimmy with 13. And the Golden Rams have answered.
Back up by 11. Josh Miller in the corner. Out to Himrod. Orga.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Back to Miller. Cross court to Schlegel's 3. It's down. Dylan Schlegel.
His first points of the evening.
Lead back to 8 now. Leary out of the corner, thought about it. Drives all the way up and under and shoots and
Move by
scores.
Leary, Mike. Stuck it right in Burmeister's chest.
10-point game.
Whose ball's that going
Ball's
to be?
out of bounds, and it's Highlands ball.
9 turnovers now for Shaler. Highlands only committed 3. Do we have a timeout? They're going to call a charge, Mike.
Okay, so it was on Schlegel.
Schlegel gets his first.
All right. Well, if you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, consider the caring therapists at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Had a chance to pass some emails back and forth with Zach Bartolotta this week, and he wants you to know that they accept the UPMC insurance plans, and make sure that your doctor knows that too. So that for referrals and all that, very important. One-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment and physical therapy services. They deal with all types of injuries. Phoenix will help you with the goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services, conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights, right across from Spartan Dome. They have flexible hours for your convenience, and again, accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today to set up an appointment, 724-224-5090.
Continuing through section, Mike Hampton 1-1, 4-4, host Armstrong tonight. They lost their championship to a good North Hills team. They're going to be at Shaler on Tuesday. Plum is yet to win in section. They're hosting Indiana tonight. Indiana also 0-2 in section, so somebody's coming away a winner there. And again, we will be at Indiana Tuesday night. Weather conditions will be cold but clear.
It's supposed to be dry. Yeah, that's what I got so far.
That's the most important thing for me.
We had that for the trip up there last year too. Cold but dry.
3:10 to go here till halftime. Highlands ahead by 10.
Here is Jimmy Kuntz backcourt at 3:05 left first half. 10-point Highlands
When they
lead.
double, Mike, somebody's open. It's a rule. When 2 guys go to you,
It's simple math.
Yep.
Kuntz. Now to Timmons high posting.
And Jimmy's so good at taking that double on, Mike.
Kuntz for 3. In and out. The Rams have gotten ice cold. They had a bunch of them in the first quarter, have not hit one since. DeSabato goes all the way down,
Nice
but the
move.
Rams shut him off. And he's able to kick it back out to Smetanka. Now Schlegel's 3 is off the rim, up over the top. They're going to say it's still in.
Play ball.
Oh, Kuntz was fouled.
Yeah, I mean,
for goodness
killed.
sakes.
Come on.
They're going to call a jump ball. I mean, seriously. Really.
Coach Rob's animated in front of us.
And Coach Dodson saying that's out of play when it hits the metal part.
It's not a bounds to begin with. All right, so what do we have here?
Hey, that's a foul.
Everybody's complaining. Everybody's complaining. Shaler's calling for the trainer. Now Rob Niederberger in front of us discussing with...
So what's happening, Mike?
I think they called a jump ball was the original call, which means it's going to be Shaler's ball.
On alternate possessions.
Carter Leary does it all. He's mopping the floor.
And using Jimmy's shirt looks like to do it.
Yes.
Why use your own, right?
So obviously the coach's box has been extended out on the floor for Coach Niederberger.
You get a good look at his foot there.
Yeah. That's one nice shoe.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess they are going to give it to Shaler alternate possessions. Interesting call.
Well, if that would have happened to Kunst out on the street, there would have been an arrest.
I think so, Mike. That was a mugging, to say the least.
I had a great line, but I'm just not going to bother.
Three from the corner, deep.
Smetanka off the rim, no good. Rebound, regard. But body's all over the place. Now they're going to call a foul on Leary.
He has a right to the ball, Mike, and the guy tripped over him.
So only one team's allowed to go on the floor?
Yeah, that's a tough call. But Carter's going to pick up his second, so he joins the crowd with 4 guys with 2 fouls.
And Shaler shoots the 1-and-1.
And still 2:16 to go in the half, and Shaler again hanging around here, 35-25.
Caden Orga getting set to check back in, probably for shooter here. Smetanka first to the 1-and-1 is good. Not for shooter.
Yeah.
He's coming in for Schlegel. So Smetanka will get another at 2:16, and it's 35-26. 8-point game.
50.
They're not going away, Mike.
Regard. Well, this is always going to be tough.
Yep. Well, this is a trademark of Ron Niederberger teams. They play hard.
Nice play by Timmons in the lane. Turnaround jumper good. He's got 8. Continues the good play he had Tuesday night. And it's 37-27.
And I said this after our third game, Mike. Chandler will surprise teams because we know he can score, but his average doesn't indicate it.
What a move by Kunst. 15 for Jimmy in the first half. 39-27.
And it's funny, Mike, when Highlands runs, they like to run right with me. You see that? They kept bringing it right back. So tempo.
Orga threw it off a leg. It came right back into his belly, and now it goes off of Joey Miller out of bounds.
Talk about tempo in a game, Mike. Both teams want to play up tempo.
Let's go. Need stops. Let's go.
Highlands by 12. They can match their biggest lead here. Kunst around a Timmons screen.
And Jimmy has that stop-and-go dribble, just renders defenders helpless.
The thing about Jimmy is he's so much bigger than you think he is. They're going to get Bernesser? What do they got?
23.
And it is on Bernesser.
Yeah, the old arm bar, Mike.
And that's a big arm.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big guy.
The shooter, and Tavares is coming in to replace him. So we'll have to wait.
So is this a 1-and-1?
Yes, sir.
Carter Leary, 75%. Makes the first.
He's got a dozen. He's been a scorer the last 2 games.
And he's your senior that gets the most playing time. And you get a lot of leadership from Carter Leary. There's no doubt about that. Missed the second. Bernesser the rebound. Rams 5 for 8 from the stripe tonight. 13-point Highlands lead. 1 minute left, first half.
They led by 12 at the quarter, Mike.
Orga, Josh Miller, Kevin Smetanka. Where's Regard play some defense? Here's Orga. Can't get past him either. Now Miller. Some left side against Leary. Goes in, dumps it off. Knifed out of there by Timmons.
What a great job by Chandler.
Regard the other way. Missed it. Rebound Kunst this time.
Went down hard, Mike. Boy, did Regard take it right to his chest.
And that'll be on Joey Miller. And send Jimmy Kunst to the line. He's 2 for 2.
Up and down first half here, Mike.
Jimmy drains the first. 16 points. Came in averaging 24 and a half. Our analytics department tells us he's due to get his 1,000th point on February 6th, late in the fourth quarter against McKeesport.
That would be just fine with me, Mike. That has special
At
meaning.
North Allegheny.
That would be against his former AAU coach who did not start him in AAU. Can you believe that?
That would be fun. Highlands with their biggest lead, 42-27. And now all of a sudden Shaler's gotten shut off by Highlands, and now we have a turnover.
The story I got was he's obligated to start his boss's kid over Jimmy.
No, putting food on the table, you know.
Keyword being boss.
Logan Bernesser's getting a rest.
Not hard to understand, but hard to understand.
Dylan Schlegel, number 1 in the lineup. 26 seconds. They don't want Bernesser picking up a cheap third foul here at the end of the
Nice job
half.
by Jimmy to get a ball out of his hands. Gets it right back now.
Rams have the ball and the arrow and their biggest lead of the night. 15 seconds. Kunst, corner to Regard. His 3 is off the rim. Rebound, Timmons. Timmons back up and in.
Strong move by Chandler.
10
He's got
first
10.
half points. Highlands by 17. 1 second left. Miller for 3. It's no good. And that's the end of the first half at Highlands with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 44 and the Shaler Titans 27. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. It's made with their special super secret recipe and named for the Birdville section of the Heights where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout or to order a partially baked Birdville pie to take home. And remember, they serve a full breakfast every morning starting at 8. I know you're up and raring to go at 8, so.
All the time.
That's Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Halftime, Highlands by 17. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back at halftime, and the Highlands Golden Rams are leading the Shaler Titans 44-27, Dean, and halftime stats will be brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops, training K through 12 back at their old location at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
Like I said earlier, if you haven't seen Micah Mason on TikTok, get on that. He does some great drills for the kids, and he's, like I said, he's using a telestrator to show exactly how their body should move, so take advantage of that. Well, we had a lot of body movement in the first half for the Golden Rams. Jimmy Kuntz leads with 17. Chandler Timmons to come out with 10 points. Carter Leary has a dozen. Braden Foster 1. Jordan Tavera 3. And Cameron Regard has 1. So it's been the big 3, senior, junior, and junior, leading us here tonight for the Shaler Titans, who have yet to arrive with 32 seconds before the half. They've been led by Logan Burmesser. He has 8. Josh Miller has 6. Caden Organ, Mike, he was the leading scorer last game. We've held him to 3. Joey DeSabata has 2. And Keegan Spitana has 4. So again, Shaler made a little run, but boy, the Highlands Rams closed out the half to take a 17-point lead here, 44-27.
There was our old buddy Ouch talking to Coach Sam Albert behind us. I haven't seen
There he is, yeah.
I haven't seen Ouch in 2 years. That's the first.
Yeah, it's been a while.
First time I've seen Ouch in 2 years.
I saw Carol yesterday. Can you believe that?
How about that?
Yeah, it was up at the store, and Carol was there. I got to say hello to them.
That
and,
is, for those of you out there and the unknowing, that's Mr. Ronick.
Yes. And by the way, across the way with the basketball, behind the referee is Ron Phillips. Ron is a coach in the middle school program, been at Shaler forever. He was over at the middle school. Our 7th grade loss is a tough one, 8th grade even tougher one. Ron coaches the 8th grade, and he had one complaint for the referee. He says, "Don't homer me." And the referee said, "Are you accusing me of cheating?" He goes, "No." He goes, "I just don't want you to homer me." He's a great guy. He's been with the program forever, and he came with the program. He's like me. When Coach Niederberger took over, Ron was there.
And there they go, right out of the time, out of the break, and you have 3 point blank, no uncontested layups, and can't make anything.
Braden Foster spent time on the bench, Mike, and
good play by
those
Timmons.
2 fouls, and he didn't play much of the first half.
What great defense by Chandler Timmons in that first half. You're doing a lot of work down low. Here's Miller. Right side, Smetanka.
Highlands sitting in that 2-3 zone, Mike, going to make him shoot.
Orga, oh my goodness, that
Wow.
pass nearly killed Leary, and he did a great job to fight it off and keep it. And now, different pages together, Foster and Regard.
Highlands returns the favor. That is only the 4th Highlands turnover. Mike, they forced 14, and that's the difference in this game.
Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. Remember, visit the Mason Elite Facebook page for more information.
I like what we're doing here, Mike, making things tough on Burmesser by surrounding him with the zone.
Now a travel out top as Smetanka launched the drive and turned it over.
15 turnovers now.
That's the difference from this game to last year's game.
Yes, no doubt about it.
It was Highlands that had trouble taking care of the ball. And this year it's Shaler. Kunst opened up for him. Baseline to Regard, jumper no good, rebound Burmesser. Neither team's been able to score in the first minute. Here's Orga all the way through, and it's knocked out of bounds. And Shaler, up, it's a foul. It's a two-shot foul. It's on Regard.
He joins a group with 2 fouls. Leary, Foster, Tavares, Regard, Long, all have 2 fouls, Mike. Sabata goes to the line. He has 2 points, missed the first.
And he'll get another. 6:55 left, third quarter. Neither team has dented the scoreboard yet. And there we go. Sabato gets it, and he's got 3.
Here comes the pressure.
16-point Highlands lead. Timmons back to Regard. The Rams nearly walked twice. Little disjointed coming out of the locker room.
5th Highlands turn, both teams.
And Orga all the way through, around the world and down.
Let's go. Go.
5 points for Orga.
Go.
Back down to 14.
Oh.
You heard Rob there.
Watch out.
He was anticipating.
Nice play by Timmons. All the way to the basket, and he's got a dozen.
Chandler Timmons, the last 2 games, Mike, has really shown it offensively.
Josh Miller used the body to put it in. Rob wanted a foul, none to be had. 46-32. Regard for 3. No good. And Foster.
Over the top, Mike.
Bad position there.
Yep, good
Got
call.
caught for the foul.
Yep.
And he's got 3.
Interesting score from Tuesday night, Mike. Imani Christian 64, Leechburg 44. So
Whoa.
the last of the unbeatens goes down to a team that we kind of handle. I think we beat them by 9. They lose by 20 down in Imani Christian.
Here's Sabato. I can't see a thing.
Well, Mike, the nice
Thank
thing
you.
is the
Thank
zone.
you, Dan.
Yeah. The zone slows the team, slows them down.
Sabato went in and Long altered the shot, but it came to Burmesser and he put it in.
Cleaned up the mess. Now down to a dozen.
Highlands has scored but 1 basket here in this quarter. Here's Long. A very slow start, and Long had trouble with it. He nearly got it back, but very similar the way the second quarter started.
Yep. And Khalil did not stay out there very long, Mike. Signorella going to go in for him.
Okay, hey. 15.
Poor Rob with that boot on his
Hobbled
hopping around. Yeah.
Sabato goes in, and there's Signorella in there to get a body on it. Comes back the other way to Leary. Lays it up and scores and draws the foul.
Carter Leary now with 14.
Leary had his career high Tuesday night at 16. He's breathing all over that again.
Got 2 hands on him down here. Other guy ends up on the floor 2 possessions earlier. And we're calling him. Just be consistent. That's all I want. Consistency.
And the plea of every coach, he asks for consistency.
And Leary,
And that's all you can do, Mike.
3-point play. He's 2 for 3 from the line. He's got 15. And the Rams lead 49-34.
My other big thing was always be in position to make the call.
Well, that was halfway down. Nice pass. Burmesser has 13. 49-36. Not fair for Smetanka.
Burmesser's been in position all the time. Getting the garbage, remember? The old garbage men?
Push off.
They all count.
Spin move by Larry. Kunst 3. Yes.
And we got a call afterwards.
There's a foul underneath.
The basket
is good. Double. Signorella and Josh Miller double foul.
Yeah, and for Miller, unfortunately, that's going to be his 4th.
The 3-point basket by Jimmy Kunst is good. He's got 20. 49-36. 52-36. Now it's updated.
Yep.
A 16-point game.
Greg, what's the numbers on your foul?
No, they were right, Mike.
He said 4 white and 15 blue.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what I had heard.
Yep.
And I have these things on. And our microphone's not down there. I could have done this. I thought he made it clear. Here's Schlegel. Schlegel steps back, left-handed 3 ball. The bank is open.
Boy, that was a last resort, Mike.
Late night banking hours in Harrison Township. 52-39. And Schlegel's going to steal that. That's a very rare bad pass by Kunst.
Try to go cross court. That's a tough pass.
Smetanka back out to Schlegel. 52-39. Timmons again. Boy, is he playing some great post defense. Tavares kicked it out to Leary. 3 ball. Yes! New career high. Consecutive games for Carter Leary.
18 for Carter now.
And the Rams lead.
Too easy, though, for DeCipato. He gets 5. Like I see in our picture, old familiar face hasn't been around for a while. Rich Timmons. You know what gives it away? He's wearing shorts.
Yeah, you know what? The mask doesn't mess it up for us. You can tell.
Oh, bad pass that time by Jimmy. That's a hard pass for Tavares to get. That is 8 turnovers now at 4:16, and we got a timeout here. Gives us a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. They'd like to welcome Lucchino Insurance, a financial group serving the AK Valley for decades. Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. While most of you are trying to navigate the new normal, now more than ever, it's important to take a look at all of your investment products to see if they're there protecting you. Life insurance, also an investment. Great time to stop by and talk to the Lucchinos for a free insurance review today. Joe and Joe Always Know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group get you on the road to financial stability today. Mike, there was a great story today in the Post-Gazette about the Kromka family. And
cameraman Dan showed me that at halftime. I got a chance to look at that.
And we're lucky enough to have the mom and dad here tonight. And the reason why...
There they are!
Yeah, there they go. Very on cue.
Dan's right on this.
Again, that...
Do you know that she's
Suzanne
she's Jimmy's aunt?
Jimmy's aunt, Tom Quince's sister. And her husband, Jim... And Jimmy is first cousins. I'll give you the group after this.
Aren't there 8?
Yep.
Isn't it 8 is enough?
8 is enough. Joe, Kate, Mike, Tom, Jim, John, Paul, Mary, and Will. We saw most of them play, by the way.
We
Mike.
did.
Yeah,
they were in our section last time we were in 5A.
Gateway High School, and John Paul scored 1,000 at Gateway and 1,000 at Pitt Johnstown. Let's go with a little traveling music.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
It'll be Shaler's ball at 3:16, 55-41 Highlands.
But it does flip the era, so we're glad to see them joining us. We might play Gateway down the road, Mike. You know that.
That is possible.
They're in 5A along with us.
Out of the corner, Schlegel for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, good job by Foster, and Timmons controls it. Leary. Boy, has Leary been come out of the break. The New Year's break on fire. I think it's the shoes, Dean.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. We'll have to ask about the shoes.
What color would you say those are? Coral?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, Bernesser. And the block, and now we got a foul on Jimmy Kunst.
On the hold, yep.
That's a first on Jimmy.
And the Kromka-Kunst connection, Mike, is up in Fort City. Fort City Katanning, they were in different high schools. Now they've merged the schools and they've merged together to form the Kromka 8 is Enough family. How you like that? It's symmetric. Highlands again sitting in a 2-3.
The shot is no good. Rebound, Bernesser.
He got fouled. Jimmy grabbed
I think Jimmy grabbed his arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can make a murder from the line. That's not a bad idea.
So, in reading this story, I didn't see Dick Van Patten mentioned at all.
That's right. Mike White misses his opportunity there to go old school
How
with
in
8
the
is
world?
enough.
With Dick Van Patten.
By the way, 8 is enough.
Bernesser has 14.
I thought I came from a big family of 4. You don't see big families too much anymore, Mike.
15 for Bernesser now. He's leading the way for Shaler. 55-43. They get it back to 12 again. They're still in range. 2:29 left third quarter.
Old story about a farmer, Mike. He had 12 kids, and one of the kids unfortunately passed away. And at the funeral service, the guy said he was my best worker.
Outside low! Outside low! Charge!
They call the charge.
I thought it was and 1,
Rob
Mike.
Niederberger called that one.
You gotta come in and
That's
help.
going to be 3 on Jimmy. Very quick here, Mike, in the third quarter.
In a hurry.
There gets Batanka back in the lineup.
Much to the dismay of the Highlands crowd behind us.
Yeah, it got kind of quiet here, Mike. 2:14 to go. Highlands are leading by a dozen.
They've led by as many as 17. Shaler scored the last 4 here. Oh, nearly an overplay by Timmons, but saved by Miller. Here's Orga.
Almost stolen by Leary.
Smetanka out of the corner. Now they'll reset it. To Sabato.
Got to give Burmeister credit, Mike. He has not sat down once yet.
Timmons
Big
again.
guy.
Oh my goodness. Lead feet ahead. Kunst to Timmons. Drives, lays, scores.
He really collected himself well, Mike, after getting that steal. 14 now for Chandler.
57-43. Joey Miller out to Orga.
And Burmeister's getting special attention every time he comes through. Foster switching off on him.
Now out of the corner, there's a 3 that's missed.
Now that time Leary was there. Can't
Bernesser got free. That's a good
do
one.
anything about that, Mike.
Nope.
When they get that switch.
57-45. Kunst. Hands it off to Varus.
What's that push-up?
Yeah,
He's doing it every
Tavares
time.
got the arm bar.
Number 3, every time he pushes off.
Kunst stops, pops.
Air
Short.
ball.
Let's go!
Now they
Mike
throw it into the
Timmons.
paint, and there's Timmons again, and he's fouled from behind. That's a third-team foul against Shaler.
18 turnovers they forced so far.
Joey Miller picks that one up.
Billy
Again.
Cooner and arm bar.
Yep.
Coach just demonstrated it for us. Actually demonstrated for Chick Murdoch, the referee.
I'm going to assume Chick's seen that once or twice.
Was he around when Billy was around? Back in the day?
It's close.
Probably in the gyms a lot.
It's
Yep.
close.
Billy Cooner, where are they now, huh? Signorella.
Sig 4 court. Right side Tavares. Down low to Foster. And they call the foul on Bernesser.
That's going to be his third. Great pass that time by Tavares.
I think if Braden goes right up with that, it's an and one.
Mike, twice someone's lost their footing right around the foul line. Happened to Tavares. Happened to JB game a couple times. Khalil Long going to check in now with his 2 fouls.
Foster gets the first. He'll get another.
2 for 3 from the line tonight. There's only 2 points coming at the line. Up and good. 3 out of 4.
Take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. 59-45.
Better believe it.
Let's go, get it started!
36 seconds left. Shaler with the ball. Highlands has the arrow.
Now, Mike, I was ready to say you can't throw a back door against a 2-3, and the answer is they couldn't.
Bernesser baseline. Shut off by Long, but he put it in anyway.
There you saw the big man moves right there, Mike.
He has great
was
post
bound
moves.
determined.
And the thing about him, he has quick feet.
There it is, there it is. Hey, Jimmy.
Tavares.
He's got to have some looks in college for football, I would imagine. Mike. Yeah, there he goes again.
Rob Niederberger employing Jim Hastings to make that call. And that's going to do it. The Rams not able to get the shot up, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Highlands 59, Shaler 47. Shaler goes 20-15 in the third quarter. Time for trivia, Dean?
I got you some here.
Why don't we go talk about Highland Tire first? The winter is here. There's no better time to stop into Highland Tire, Highland Integrity Alignment, and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, the best oil change since 1995, and now #1 for auto repair. You did see that out there today, right? It was
I would imagine they would have been busy today.
Yeah. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the entire Pittsburgh area, and if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit highlandtire.com or give them a call in Trenton at 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price since 1961. We deliver.
Alrighty, unflooded trivia time. Gonna give you one, Mike. I think you have a shot at this one.
Okay.
Which current coach, currently coaching now,
All right.
has the most wins in the WPL? Currently coaching now.
Okay, that's a good one.
And I'm going to give you a hint because of the beginning of the year. Okay, that's the fourth quarter. He coached against us in the 2020 WPL championship.
Okay. I know the answer.
Let's see if everybody at home could think of it.
Yes, and we'll get to that. And
so if you know the answer, I have a second question for you.
what's Joe Salvino?
Joe Salvino with 685 wins. Where's that put him on the all-time list?
Oh, good question. Here's Timmons forecourt.
Currently #1 on the all-time list. I'm going to try to
Don
take
Graham,
some
of
time
course.
off. #1 at 801. Forced turnover.
He
10-1.
coached here against Highlands and driving
Yes, he
down there's
did.
Miller.
We couldn't beat him either. Joey gets his first two.
Timmons, great dump down to Long, and he lays it in with the left hand.
Khalil with the answer.
61-49. Still a ball game here.
Yeah.
Here's Orga. Now stepping back is Smetanka. It's off the rim. Here's Regard.
Rickard got his thumb taped on that right hand, Mike. I just noticed that.
Outside one.
Kunst right side. Out to Timmons.
Outside, keep, couple a little bit. A little bit.
Little cat and mouse game here, Mike. Hines trying to take some time off, and
Keep stick.
Coach Niedermeyer deciding if they're going to attack or not. They do. They get their hands
And
on the
they do
ball.
get the steal. And driving all the way through is DeSabato with a lay-in.
A little sloppy with the ball, Mike, and they took advantage of it. He's got 7. Back down to 10.
61-51.
That's a
Bad pass.
Well, actually, Mike, what happened was Braden Foster had a 5'10 guy, and they tried to lob it into him, but the 5'10 guy wouldn't let Braden get off his feet, and that's the 12th turnover. And all of a sudden, Mike, we only had 4 at halftime, 8 in the second half, and Shaler has the ball, down 10.
I'm going to guess that Joe Salvino ranks 8th all time. How's that?
You'd be halfway there. He's 4th.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Bernesser, blocked by Foster, and now the foul.
Boy, great job by Braden that time, blocked him, but again, Burmester is just so strong, Mike. He overpowered him, and the second foul, he got him. And let's see, Burmester's going to go to the line and shoot 2. He has a chance to talk to you about unflooded. Has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? You know how stressful the situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. From a broken pipe, sewer backup, or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to having mold in your home, they will come in, assess the situation, put together a game plan for removing the mold and keep it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Marr at 888-650-7767 anytime.
9-point game. Rams in trouble backcourt. Leary, though, finally gets it across. Press gives them trouble sometimes.
Took advantage of the 10 seconds, used them all.
Leary at the big Ram center circle. Left side to Regard. Now Timmons. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and the Rams on different pages together.
And Mike, let's see how long Jimmy Quinn stays on the bench.
That would have been it for me right there.
There it is. 13 turnovers now, and again, a chance to cut the lead even more here.
Rams have led by as many as 17. It's been cut to 9. Oh, nearly a steal by Regard. Joey Miller left side. Steal by Regard. He was going to get one eventually. 1-on-2.
And
Scores and draws the foul.
Cameron Regard. What a great steal. And again, he was the man possessed to get the ball to the basket there. And that is 19 turnovers, and that one could be very costly. Sam Himrod's first.
Missed it. The Rams are able to chase it down, though. Here's Kuntz with a spin move. Out to Leary. His three is good.
The dagger.
66-52, 21 for Carter Leary. 5 from downtown.
Adding to his career high, Mike.
A career high week. He's
Yeah.
going to be player of the week.
Great hands by Murmur.
Offensive foul on Bernesser.
And guess who
His
drew it?
4th.
Carter Leary.
4 fouls on Logan Bernesser. But you're down 14, 5 minutes to go. You can't take him out.
Nah.
Now you go right at him.
And again, so far, Mike, no panic in the Golden Rams. A couple times they got close. Highlands had an answer.
14-point lead. Here's Foster.
And that's what you do, Mike. You go right at the big guy.
Kunstwil, little hanger off the rim. Rebound Regard had it, lost it. And Caden Orga comes out of there with it. Smetanka, steal by Regard.
He gets it again. Great job by Cam, forcing 20 turnovers now.
Kunst with a lateral move. Tip is up and
Who
good.
did you give that one to, Mike?
Great question. It's either Regard or Kunst. They're giving it to Cam.
Yep. He now has 5.
68-52. And Bernesser will go to the line.
Braden Foster picks up his 4. So both big men in foul trouble with 4, Mike. Difference is we have 2 other guys who can bring in off the bench. Coach Niedenberg was telling me before the game, Mike, one of his sophomores, he had an outstanding sophomore class, got hurt in football. He's another big guy, so they're missing him tonight.
Shaler suffering from some of the same problems the Rams were in at Montour. Bernesser's got 22 points, but no one else has double figures.
That'll do it.
68-54. Regard got shut off, lost the dribble, needs help, and now Timmons and Highlands calls timeout.
Good
4:12 left, 4th quarter. Highlands 68, Shaler 54. The Boucher Agency's recently made some major changes with you and your family in mind. Now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, they're now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways for you to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and they'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They've even Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side.
Okay, Mike, so Joe Salvino, currently the leader at 685. You mentioned Don Graham, 801. There's 2 other guys in between them. One name you're going to recognize, Ed McCloskey. Remember him from Farrell? He has 695. Then there's a guy named Ken Misak, M-I-S-A-K. WPL, Mike, 730 wins. Guess where he was?
How far back does he go?
Way back. We're in the 50s.
How about Midland?
South. Great basketball power one time.
Uniontown?
Yes, sir, the Red Raiders. So there you have it. Don Graham, Ken Misak, Ed McCloskey, now Joe Salvino.
Here's Timmons.
Halfway through the 4th quarter, 14-point lead.
Here's the back screen.
Regard.
Coach Niederberger's calling out the plays, telling them exactly what they're going to do before they do it. You tell me these 2 guys don't know each other?
Nice dump down to Timmons, but he can't get it to go. 3 minutes, but Regard.
Foul.
No call. All the way through. Kicked it back out to Schlegel. Schlegel drives in. Kicked it to the corner. And the three is off the rim. The tip is no good. Bernesser fights for it in the lane, and now the Rams do steal it. Timmons tried to lead it ahead, but Orga steals it back.
Let's go.
3:20 to go. Schlegel with a spin move. Now corner to Miller for three, and it's good.
Josh Miller, he has double figures now with 11. And once again, Mike, only 11-point lead. They just won't go away.
Here's Kunst, 68-57. Kunst tried to split the double team, and they reach in.
Got fouled there.
And he'll shoot the 1-and-1 at 2:52.
And Mr. Miller's going to walk the plank. Josh Miller picks up his 5th. He had 11 points on the evening. Going to put Jimmy on the line. Jimmy had 17 in the first half, Mike. Only 3 here in the second half so far.
Similar to Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Jimmy at the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. He's 4 for 4 tonight.
There's
Missed the front end, and Bernesser the rebound. Schlegel back to Leary in, and great defense by Leary, and Schlegel traveled.
22nd turnover.
Julian Vizoka, number 25, enters for the first time, 6'3" sophomore. They're all sophomores.
Okay, Mike, it was a good group. We played them a couple times in 8th grade. They were good.
Foster open for three out of the corner. It's no good. Weak side rebound is tipped out by the Titans, and the Rams will keep possession at 2:33.
Been a long day for me, Mike. This is my 4th game.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, and JVs tonight, and enjoying every minute of it. My eyeballs are dribbling.
Timmons dumped down to Foster. Foster goes in, had it altered.
Look who come out.
Regard. He's been busy.
And Mike, it's been Shaler all day. The middle school's played, the JVs, and now the varsity.
Here's Timmons. Out to Kunst. 2:10 to go.
And now they will put it in the freezer, Mike.
Good night, Joey.
Leary out of the corner. Leary had it dribbled off his hip as Orga's on him. Now Regard. And there's
got to be a foul there, Mike.
Rams call time. 1:51 left. Highlands calls time. Leading it by 11, 68-57.
Gives us a chance to take a look at the top 5 in 4A, Mike. Sunday, the Trib Live came out with Lower Highlands first, Penn Hill second, Newcastle third, Mars fourth, Highlands fifth. Then Thursday, the Post-Gazette came out. Now listen to this. Lower Highlands 1, Newcastle 2, Mars 3, Highlands 4, Gateway with the Kromkas is 5. What happened to Penn Hill?
I don't know.
They got beat by Franklin Regional Tuesday, 59-53. Now that's a Franklin Regional team that came in at 1-7.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's called an upset.
They happen occasionally.
Yep. We need an upset on Sunday, right? We need Jacksonville to beat Indiana.
Yeah.
Indianapolis. Now, I heard about it. They're like 2-2 against them in the last 2
Yeah, they do
years.
struggle down there.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure Coach Meyer will have him. Oh, I'm sorry.
By the way, Olds continued their streak, Mike. They beat Southside Beaver 78-38. That streak is now up to 47. And remember, the number to get to is 52. We're going to have some information for you on Monday about that.
They're getting closer. Coach Rod. Shaler going to play with 4, apparently. Rams on the power play.
Now they're.
Oh, now
back to
Schlegel
4.
comes in.
Yes. Coach says you're in. He goes, I don't know.
Who was going to run the point on the power play there? I wondered. Timmons is fouled. So we'll begin the parade to this charity stripe here at 1:50 left. Timmons will shoot the 1-1. So settle in at home. I think this might be the strategy.
Yep. And Logan Burmester did get a break there. That was a designated fouler, as you would say.
Chandler Timmons in with 14 on the night. Double figures in back-to-back games. Missed that. Oh, Jimmy almost tipped it in. But here come the Titans. Joey Miller.
Ooh, was out
Off
there.
a
Leary
hand, it's loose. Leary went down, looks for help. None to be had. Orga drives in. Got a rim rejected, but we'll have a foul.
See, they're going to call that one on. Cameron Regard gets his third.
Indeed.
And that will send Orga to the line.
First one goes off. He'll get another. 68-57.
So both teams went 8 deep here tonight, Mike, and we'll have a rematch at Shaler. Orga makes a second.
Rams only have 24 points in the second half.
So that means they only scored 9 here in the quarter.
At 44 at the break at halftime.
26 to start. Thought we were going to have one of those high-flying games. I tell you what, it was fast-paced. The second half kind of been a slog. But you take him any way you can get him, Mike, which, again, just proves you win different ways.
Kunst hits the front end. He'll get another.
And right now it's going to have to be at the foul line. 21
points for Jimmy Kunst. Carter Leary also with 21.
They finished with 16 the other night, Mike.
(70-58). Here's Miller, Joey Miller. DeSabato left side. Kicked it over, and that's Vizoka. 3-ball down. Julian Vizoka off the bench.
And that's what they put him out there for, Mike. He was told as he went in, you're the shooter.
And 70-61 with 1:16 remember. Okay, now how many do you have Jimmy for?
I have Jimmy for 22.
Me too. We need to make sure we have that right, because the board says 19, and that's...
Yeah, we can check that. Just summarizing, Jimmy has 22, Carter has 21, Chandler Timmons with 14, Braden Foster 3, Jordan Tavera 3, Cameron Regard 6, Khalil Long 2. That's my total of 70. By the way, my good news, the Cager Classic is back.
Good.
Bad news, it's going to be pushed back a week because of scheduling conflicts here at school. There's a problem with that, and that is that my Florida vacation has been scheduled for the day after the original date. Now it's a week back, so I want to be on a beach in Florida on April 2nd when the Cager Classic comes here to Highlands High School. So, sayonara, brother. You're on your own.
I'm on my own. Should be fun. So you're saying I got to get me a runner?
Well, let's put it this way. Everything's fluid at this time.
Yeah.
We shall see. I don't buy green bananas, put it that way. Okay, a little question here is somebody on the side.
Yeah, they have some, maybe some JVs sitting up against the wall down there in the corner. There's not enough room for them all on the bench. So they just moved them down a little bit towards the door, and now Leary will inbound it. Backcourt to Kunst, to Regard. Timmons, Kunst to Foster. Don't need it, he's fouled.
They can make us earn it for the foul line, like you said, Mike.
They play offense, defense as Burness are getting ready to check back in.
He's standing in front of me, Mike, and I
got no clue.
Nothing. He's a big kid.
Rumor is there's a Highlands player at the line. It's Foster. And he drains the first.
Braden Foster, all his points to the foul line that, Mike. 4 out of 5. And we're approaching our average here, 71.
71-61. Second one's off the front iron. And here's Bernesser with a minute to go. Smetanka. Joey Miller. Now Vizoka gets it back, and here it comes. The left-hander is down. He's 2 for 2.
And he was there to score.
7-point game and another foul backcourt. Now he remembers the Rams were 4 for 9 from the line last year in this game.
And we're trying to make it interesting, Mike. Let's put this thing away.
And we've missed 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, that's what I have. Jordan Tavares, 75% foul shooter.
13 for 20 tonight.
His first trip to the line.
2 shots now, remember? Double bonus the rest of the way.
There you go. Friendly roll. Gives Jordan 4.
72-64, Highlands by 8. Jordan will get another, 50 seconds left. That one's off the iron. Foster got the rebound. Foster's tied up, and they're going to call a foul on Bernesser, and he walks the plank at 48 seconds.
I think I'd call a jump ball there. Right?
Me too. Me too.
Again, Logan in it with 22. Played a great game here tonight. 6'6" senior. Likes his floor, obviously, Mike.
Yes, he does, huh?
Here, yep.
Foster misses the first. 48 seconds left, 72-64.
Still can't close the door here.
Vazoka's ready to fire down this end again, by the way. Missed them both. Timmons tipped it, but it's Shaler ball.
What are we doing here, Mike? Timmons
Hey, block off.
had a chance.
Block off right now. Right now.
Foster 4 for 8.
Go. Go.
Here is Vazoka. Now to Miller. Schlegel. Schlegel goes all the way to the basket and scores. 72-66. It's a 2-possession game. And Foster, fortunately for Shaler, got fouled on his way in. He had a 2-on-0. That'll be on Oregon.
All right, Braden, put the thing away, please.
Foster's missed 3 in a row.
Too many things can happen when it's a 2-possession game. Make it a 3-possession game, I'll feel better. Oh, God.
Missed 4 in a row.
That is 4 for 9 now for Braden. He's a better foul shooter than that, Mike.
Rams have missed 9 free throws in the fourth quarter. 10. It's a 2-possession game, 25 seconds. Schlegel for 3, and it's off the rim. Rebound Timmons. Timmons gets out of there, over to Tavares, and he's fouled. With 15 seconds left.
And this is why I used to have hair, Mike.
Uh-huh. Tavares with 4 points. He's 1 for 2 from the line.
And again, give Shaler credit for not giving up here, Mike.
And it's no good.
Is it contagious? Can I use that word?
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
Missed them both. Foster the rebound. Missed it. Scores.
Amen.
74-66. 7 seconds left. Don't foul, Jordan. 3 seconds are running out of time. Orga lets it go, and that's going to do it. Highlands holds on. They avenge that loss from a year ago. Highlands defeat Shaler 74-66.
Kerry Stachinski, get down here and teach these guys how to make some foul shots.
Things are looking so good all year
Yep.
until tonight, too, but that fourth quarter, things kind of devolved.
By the way, Bob Haggard in a picture here.
I talked to Bob earlier, yeah.
Great to see them here. Great to have everybody back, by the way. Happy
is.
New Year to everyone, and a great way to start it. We will be at Alderdice Monday, Indiana Tuesday, home here Friday against Mars, and great to get back in action.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to cameraman Dan upstairs for all his help. Once again, the final score, Highlands 74, Shaler 66. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.